What's up, family? This is your credit cousin, Brian Keith, and today we're going to talk about this Apple Card situation. Or, better yet, my story with the Apple Card and Goldman Sachs. But you know how I like to start off all of my videos. I like to give a big shout out to all the new subscribers. We have C. Cooper 37, we have C. Jane Bryant, we have LaRon Jones 62. And once again, I just would like to thank everyone for joining the stream. Um, back when I started my credit journey, one of the first cards I was trying to get was the Apple Card, and unbeknownst to me, I didn't know that the Apple Card uh, will give you such low limits to start off. So uh, back when I started my journey, I had this old raggedy, look at it, it's all scratched up, um Android phone. And so I figured, because I own shares of Apple, um I should have the Apple Card. But now when I applied for it, Goldman Sachs is the issuer. They wanted to offer me a $3,000 limit. Now I was scratching my head. I was like, 3,000? Navy Federal had just gave me 14,000. So I said to myself, would it be worth it to add the Apple Card to my credit portfolio at $3,000 limit? And I thought long and hard on it. Once again, that was like a soft pull on my credit report. So I didn't get a hard inquiry. So I said to myself, I was like, nah. Once again, I'm the credit cousin. So what I'm saying to you is this: I know credit. And one of the things about credit is called comparable credit. So just like I said earlier, Navy Federal um, gave me $14,000. So if Navy Federal gave me $14,000, why wouldn't Goldman Sachs give me $14,000? Go figure. So what I attempted to do was I contacted their reconsideration line, and they were steadfast on giving me this $3,000 limit. So, me thinking the way I think, saying to myself, without me and you, the end users, Goldman Sachs or Apple, they can't make money off of us, with actually without us. So I declined uh, the Apple Card. And so what I wound up doing was, since Apple didn't want, well, Goldman Sachs didn't want to give me a card, I said, well, I'm gonna go get me something else. So at the time, I went and got the Z Fold 3. This is what I wanted to uh, get the Goldman Sachs Apple Card, because at the time I was thinking about entering into the Apple, um, I guess, whatever you want to call it, whatever you call it. But anyway, um, but this is a message to all of my cousins out there. If and when you apply for a credit card and you're not satisfied with that limit, you ain't got to take it. To this day, I do not have an Apple Card. I went back and applied for the GM card, and the same thing happened. Goldman Sachs offered me $5,000 limit. Now, once again, Navy Federal gave me the uh, cash card, the green cash card, starting out at $14,000. To this day, it's $22,000. And when I applied for the GM card, Goldman Sachs did it to me again. They want to give me $5,000. So the moral to the story is simply this. When you're applying for credit, if you feel as though that credit is not what I call comparable credit, what I call comparable credit is this. If Navy Federal says I'm worth 14,000, well, Goldman Sachs, I'm worth 14,000. So if you ever apply for a credit card and they don't want to give you at least the same limit as another bank or institution, just decline it. It's not worth it. Because what wind up happening is this. The next time you apply, if I would accept it, the Goldman Sachs card at $3,000 limit, and then I would apply for American Express. American Express would try to give me $3,000 as well. Comparable credit. So once again, this is your credit cousin, Brian Keith. Until we meet again, be blessed.